What's up? It's J2O back for a weekly forage forecast for October 6th to the 11th. First thing we always do is go forexfactor.com and see what's going on with the news for the week. And as you can see right now, for October 6th, nothing too crazy. Do have a few bank holidays affecting the AUD pair. So shouldn't be too much volatility going on. So the pair shouldn't be moving as much. Then you got Monday to start the work week where you got mostly low impact news events. So Monday shouldn't be too crazy in the market. Tuesday, don't make big thing to worry about. It's no Asian session, the New Zealand high impact news. So be cautious if you're scalping. And then Wednesday, you have FOMC. It's gonna be a good news. Where it's gonna be volatility to New York session. So just be mindful. Then Thursday, more heavily news, where it's mostly New York session with the USD pair, you got the core CPI M/M news. And then Friday and the week, you got London news, you got affecting the GB pair, as well as the CAD and USD to New York. So overall, the market's gonna pick up pretty much, I would say Wednesday for FOMC. So be on the lookout from Wednesday to Friday, and obviously Tuesday if you're trading um the New Zealand pair with the news during Asia session. So now let's look at the charts. So we got GBPUSD, which we're currently bearish at this moment from last week. Let's go to the daily chart to see what's going on. Look like we have technical difficulties with it loading. Okay, so the daily chart, let's clear up. So obviously last week we have mostly a strong push to the downside, but on a daily we are on an uptrend. We just retracing down. So this week I will see how the market reacts to around the zone. Since this is the retracement zone around the 786 Fibonacci zone. So I will be looking for buy opportunities here. And as you can see, we do have a kind of doji pattern on the daily from the previous candle. So I am potentially looking for buy opportunities. So right now, this week, I will be looking for a long position to the upside. But if we break through here, the zone, then be on a lookout to see if we're gonna go to the downside. But right now for this moment, we are kind of, trying to create some type of candlestick retracement to go to the upside. But if we come down here, obviously we're gonna go to the downside. But right now, we haven't broke the zone area, so still solid for buy opportunities on a higher time frame. Now let's look at the next chart. Let's look at GBP JPY. It's a very popular pair. We're definitely bullish on the 4 hour. Obviously, we didn't fully break. We did create a little high last week, but we didn't fully break through the high. So I do see the market still pushing. I see us potentially either coming down, retracing up, or retracing up and coming up and then coming back down. And let's look at Euro AUD. So Euro AUD, I am looking to see if it's going to retrace down a little bit and then shoot back up. Because obviously on the 4 hour, we created some push last week and started consolidating to the upside, but we could literally come down and then shoot back up. Euro New Zealand, almost the same thing. Um, we are slightly coming up, as you can see, with this push. So I would look for potentially to see if I get in on retracement when it comes back down, but sometimes it may not come back down, so you just gotta be mindful. So right now we can literally continue coming up or come down and continue to shoot up, or we could literally come down all the way and then shoot up. I do see us eventually coming up here to test this previous high area eventually. But sometimes you just gotta wait it out and see how the market goes. Like US 30. This took a while to play out last week for the uptrend. Just gotta be patient because there's a lot of wick rejection. And then it came down here, but obviously started to shoot back up. So I am looking for opportunities for buys to the upside. We can literally do a continuation to the upside, or retrace down a little bit and then shoot to the upside. Ultimately, we are bullish on US 30. And now let's look at gold real quick. So gold has been consolidating, heavy consolidation, but we had big news this week with FOMC. So I do see gold finally breaking through. We have been creating crazy historic highs. We could literally, you know, come back down and shoot down, come back up a little bit and then shoot down. Or if we do come up and break through, then we know we're going to the upside. So just be mindful. And those that trade Bitcoin, Bitcoin right now, waiting for sell opportunities. Being mindful because we're kind of bullish right now. But on the 4 hour, I'm looking for sell opportunities if we come around the zone area. If we come up, that'll be nice. Then I'm gonna looking for a sell to hold down for a swing move. But we break through, then obviously we going to the upside. But if we come back down, then we're going to the downside. So sometimes you just gotta be mindful of where you at in the trend and also take what the market gives you. Last but not least, but let's look at the Euro CHF. So right now on a 4 hour chart, we're an uptrend. So right now it's kind of sloppy, but I'm still focusing on buy opportunities to the upside. It could play out eventually this week. It could come back down a little bit, but either way, focusing on buy opportunities. And that's pretty much what I focus on for this week. Definitely paying attention to what happens later on this week, especially Wednesday through Friday with the market. Since we heavy volatility coming into the market. And that's pretty much it. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think.